Hey, that's a good way to put it though, because those blockbuster days, how blockbuster turned down Netflix, they couldn't see the future of streaming. You
At
know what I'm
all.
saying? So it's the same way how like actors, a lot of actors look at social media when it's a bag over there and it's like daily exposure.
It's daily exposure. That's what it is because, again, when you get that script, right, and you break it down, you got to get to submit your self-tape. If you get booked, your next booking may not be until months later. So nobody even knows who you are, right?
Right.
But if you got that social media presence, you're consistently in the face and known. Like, I think now, since I've been in the skits, everywhere I go, people are stopping me. They recognize me. Have I been in other TV stuff? Yeah, they don't recognize me from
that,
there.
yeah.
But because now the social media presence in these skits is like, wow, at the airport, consistently stopping, me and Philip. So it's been amazing just to see the fan base, and I'm just in it at the right time.
Right. Yeah, and timing is everything, man. Cause all it take is one moment for you to miss out on your destiny.
On your destiny. If you stuck in the old season of something. So again, the traditional way was go to auditions, wait to get booked.
Yep.
Now people are saying, I'm not waiting to get booked. I'm putting myself on. I'm creating my own platform, right? So you no longer have to do that. So I tell people when they say, oh, I'm waiting to get booked. Why are you waiting to get booked? You have a smartphone. It's time to get smart.
Yeah, for real. Cause I know me personally, I can't put my destiny into somebody else's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, sitting around, like if I was an actor, I couldn't sit around for months and months waiting on a role, waiting on somebody to call me for an audition when I can just turn on my phone and just pipe my brand all the way up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like what you doing, and everybody over there doing, in the Wayneverse.
Yeah,
Wayneverse.
Yes. Is not playing about it and getting up and saying I can create content every day.
Right.
Okay, I don't have to beg for a seat at the table. I am the table. And you're creating and you're being you. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when we get these roles, you have to be someone else.
Yep.
Right? So you have to break down the script, do all of this stuff versus you bringing your natural you to this platform.
Nah, facts. That's a good way to put that, man. And like, man, I love that for y'all, man, because every day it's basically like a TV show.
Man.
It's doing the skits. It's the everyday TV show / soap opera. Everybody grew up like around their grandmama or older aunties and what they did every day when they got out work before they went to work. They watched them soap operas.
Come on now. They was tuned into the General Hospital.
Yeah.
Young and the Restless. So this Wayne Network is the Young and the Restless.
Yup.
2.0.
Nah, for real. And then I'm trying not to cuss on the show anymore. It'd probably be more entertaining too.
It is, and the fact that it's different storylines happening is keeping people in tune too.
Yep.
And again, you're reaching so many people across the world because most people aren't watching TV anymore. Some people got rid of cable, so now they're like, I'm on social media. They on their phone. I mean, I went in the store the other day. I'm in a DTLR. The guy said, I wake up to Wayne. Like, he said, man, I tune into Wayne's stuff. And it was so funny to hear him say that. He said, I don't even be watching TV no more.
Because I got 2 TVs in my house, one in my bedroom, one in the living room. And none of them be on when I'm at the house.
Because we on that phone.
Yeah, I'm definitely on my phone. Or I'm on my laptop just like creating.
We not waiting, we creating.
Nah, for real, for real. Shout out to Greenlit ATL too.
Oh yeah, they doing it over there. They doing it. Opportunities. Man, if you in Atlanta, it's no way you just sitting. There's no way you are not making stuff happen.
Yeah.
It's so many opportunities down here. I moved down here, you guys, from DC. In May make 2 years. And
What?
I've been hitting the ground running.
Damn. So did you start off soon? You got to it soon as you got to Atlanta?
I set up stuff before I got to Atlanta. So we were in the midst of the pandemic. I was taking online acting classes.
Okay.
So I was lining stuff up. I didn't have any footage of me acting. So somebody put me on to people doing demo reels for you.
Okay.
So I set that up. I set up my headshot. So the same week I touched down in Atlanta, I got all of that done.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was on a mission. I came down here with a strategic mission. I didn't play no games. Started getting hooked up with the background stuff.
Okay.
With Central Casting, Hilton Casting, different things, and just started. And so again, in maybe 2 years.
Damn.
So again, you guys, hear me out. 2 years. So again, some of you guys may be saying, "Oh, I'm new. I don't know where to start. I gotta do." No, you can outwork anybody that's been in the game longer than you. It's your work ethic. Because I meet people who haven't even done half the stuff that I've done because they're chilling in it. They're not working in their craft. They're just chilling. So you can come in and outwork them.
Nah, facts, because you got people that still be trying to like ride off the work that they did 5 years ago. Like, yeah, you probably was on a hit TV show 5 years ago, but we living in this microwave era, and people all about what have you done for me lately?
And now, what's producing now?
Yeah.
Like you said, not years ago.
Nah, what you did right now, and then you got to stay so consistent because what you did last month, people already done forgot about
They
it.
forgot about it. They totally had forgot about it. So you gotta consistently be working, even when you're not getting booked for things. You just gotta continue to book yourself. Again, if you're in Atlanta, is no reason, because so many people are filming smaller budget projects you can go to. Again, get your demo reel done. Some places less than $500 where they'll write the script for you. You could get somebody in your class to be your scene partner. You can go in some of the Atlanta groups, Atlanta acting groups. People do it all the time. Say, hey, I'm looking for a scene partner. Y'all can split the cost. So now both of y'all got footage.
Dang, that's smart. And I didn't know what a demo reel was until I started hanging around actors.
Yeah.
And that is so awesome because I seen a couple of your demo reels and I was blown away. I'm thinking this like a real movie.
A whole TV show, right?
Yeah. That's dope, man. How did you end up landing this role as Glenda the Sugar Mama in the Kountry Wayne skits?
So it was interesting. I got a call from Whitney, and she was like, hey, I don't know if you follow Kountry Wayne, his network, but you fit the role of Glenda, the Sugar Mama. Well, she said Sugar Mama.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. She said, do you follow Philip Hudson? I said, yes.
Right.
Big fan since asking all these questions and Ratchet. Yes, I do.
Right.
So she was like, yeah, we wanna cast you. I was like, okay. So they came to Instagram.
Okay.
And found me. So this is why it's important, you guys, to be working. So when people come to your page, they see that you're serious. You can't say, I'm working, I'm doing stuff, and you're not producing.
Right.
So my headshots, they showed me the headshot. They booked it.
Okay.
Shout out to Ara Carmichael. He is the best headshot actor for actors.
Yeah. So that's like a thing. You gotta have your headshots on point.
The right ones. No doing this with your phone. People be like, oh, I'm going to just do it with my phone. No. you gotta invest, you guys. When you invest, people invest in you. You know, so they seen that headshot. I booked the role. So here I am.
Okay.
What, months later, it's crazy because my character was like almost supposed to be just a guest.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now I'm still here.
Look at God,
I'm still
man.
here.
Yeah, I can't even see, you know, that character just being like a one and done because it's the dynamic that you and Philip got is so entertaining. And y'all got that chemistry, man. Like, I'm looking at the Miami skits right now, you know. Thank you for flying up here from Miami to come do this show too, man.
Yes. Yes.
Why did you rent that Volkswagen Jetta for the Miami trip, man?
First of all, Philip has a Jetta.
Right.
So I was like, hey, he like Jettas. We gonna save us some money.
Yeah.
We gonna get it. I'm getting this Jetta. And I needed to show Philip a lesson. Like, come on.
Right.
Stop being ungrateful. We gonna get places in this Jetta.
Yeah.
But look, it shocked him when we went into the Airbnb, y'all. So we went into the Airbnb. He like, oh my God.
It's nice.
The Airbnb I rented out for Philip is amazing.
Yeah, it real nice. Yeah, I want to jump through the phone and walk around in my drawers and eat Fruit Loops, man. Like, that Airbnb litty.
It's lit. It's lit. It's not as lit as Wayne's mansion, but it's lit.
Yeah, that mansion.
Yeah,
look
that
nice.
mansion lit. That mansion lit.
Have you ever, and be honest, you know, this is a safe space over here at the Check Runners podcast. Matter of fact, before I even ask you that question, let's go ahead and start this show right quick, man. Check Runners podcast start right now. Yee!
Check Runners. Check Runners.
Hey, okay. House of Fresh. Yeah, boy. They got the red and black fires, baby. Hey.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Oh, boy, I'm about to kill him.
Put that shit on.
Hey, how much I owe you?
Okay, that's gonna be $3,200 with 58 cents.
So what now? I think this must be the wrong bag, cause I got all my stuff off the clearance aisle.
Put that shit on. Put that shit on.
Hey man, welcome to a brand new episode of the biggest podcast in the world, Check Runners Podcast, baby. I am your favorite cousin at the cookout, Rico Ramirez, and if you can't tell by now, I'm country than a bowl of grits, and I love this shit, man. I got a queen in the building today. Oh, man. I knew she was the real queen because when she got out of her car, it was a couple guys, like, dropping rose petals in front of her feet as she walked in the building. I was like, man, who's going to clean up all these rose petals? That's the first thing that came in my mind. And the second thing I noticed, I was like, man, this woman is a star. I felt so blessed and privileged just to have her in the building today. Miss Lonnie Grant,
Hey,
a.k.a. Glenda, the sugar mama from the Country Wayne Skits. How you feeling, Queen?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm feeling blessed. The weather is nice down here. You know, so it's good.
Yeah, it ain't messing with that Miami weather y'all got going on down there, but
Yeah.
it'll do.
It'll do.
When you typically take vacations, what are your 3 go-to vacation things you got to do?
First of all, I love restaurants.
Okay.
So I'm going to look up a good restaurant. I am. I'm
Facts.
going to look up some food. If anybody see me, they know I'm cornbread fed. Okay, I'm going to find me a meal. But activities, I'm big on finding different activities. Maybe you got scuba diving, excursions. I'm going to find me something. What else? And I'm going to find me a nap. Okay?
A little nap.
I'm going to find me a nap. Okay? Somewhere in the building, a nap will be present. Okay?
You said nap, N-A-P?
N-A-P, okay?
Hey, man, naps are so essential, man.
It's important in these streets. Okay?
Yeah.
And I tell people when I'm on a trip with you, you can leave me. Don't ever feel pressure that I have to do everything with you.
Right.
You can leave me, because I'm going to get a nap. Now, if you don't want a nap, then that's fine. But I'm getting mine.
How long your nap gotta be before you get up? You fully charged and you ready to get to the vacation shenanigans?
About an hour.
I
don't need too much. About an hour.
Nice little power nap.
That's it. Power and I'm up. And I'm powering through the street.
Yeah, not too crazy, man. So what you about to do down there in Miami though, man? What you and Philip about to get into down there?
Me and Philip about to cut up, okay? We're about to cut all the way up. But I want y'all to tune in. So if you haven't tuned in, you need to go over to the Kountry Wayne Facebook and YouTube so you can follow the storyline. It's amazing. We're funny as heck.
Definitely funny.
Just vibrant,
funny, man.
vibrant. So come over there so you can see the storyline, give your opinion, all of that, because we need your feedback.
So how is it like working, so close to Kountry Wayne?
It's inspiring, you guys, because normally in the Black community, you always hear of people not putting people on,
right,
or gatekeeping, crabs in a barrel mentality. That's not happening in this network, right? He's always putting people on as the growth. Even the people that he put on as producers, how they're lifting and bringing people on. So my storyline is under Chase Walker,
okay,
who is fabulous, Whitney as well. And just to see how I've grown in these months, how they have helped me. So I can't take all the credit, you guys. I can't. It has been them pushing me to the next level because these skits and improving is new to me.
Right.
This is all new to me. So being on on this platform, watching Wayne, watching Ro, watching Mike, Philip has really pushed me because his comedy is crazy with it. So I have to be able to respond to him quickly.
Okay. That's and then Philip, like he's super witty and smart.
He is smart.
It's like he come with them so fast. So it's like I know that wasn't no easy job,
no.
keeping up with him.
Keeping up with Philip. Come on, you guys, let me tell you. Acting in class and learning the technique is one thing, but improv is a whole nother kind of situation, right? Because again, you don't know what they're going to say.
Right.
A script, you already know who line is next. So being on a network with such an awesome comedian such as Philip, your A game gotta be on it. It gotta be on it.
As an actor, how do you feel like improv helps you grow your skill set?
So the number one thing, hey you guys, the number one thing is being able to listen and respond quickly. Your speed. So, and then with the regular script, you don't have time to break down the script and get into who this character is. Improv, you got to get in quick. There's no breakdown of a character. You are the character. You have to already own it. So a lot of Lonnie is being in Glenda.
Okay.
I've developed her.
Oh, Yeah, and you definitely did that, and like
Yeah.
you doing your thing too.
And a lot of it is who I am. People know I don't play, right? I have a demeanor. I'm very alpha female, so that's what I bring to Glenda. Back in the day, fighting the hat. Baby didn't play, came from the project Southeast, born and raised in DC, so I never played. So that's when you see Glenda when she going off on the girls coming into the studio,
Yeah.
shut it down.
Ain't playing
That
no
ain't
games.
playing no games. That's my demeanor. Like I don't really, I don't let people play with me.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
You think this 2023 version of men we have now is capable of handling an alpha female?
Oh yeah, this just depends on which one. So I'm more of a person I go for older, because the wisdom, the experience, the care. So I do still feel like there's a lot of good men that can handle the alpha female. It just takes a balance. Sometimes as an alpha female, you got to know when to tone it down.
Yeah.
And not be offended by a male telling you to tone down.
Being a leader.
Let them lead. You can, without saying, oh, I got to dim my light. You don't have to dim your light, but you still have to let him lead.
That's important, man. You dropping some gems right now. you ain't never thought about writing a book. I feel like
I did already.
What?
So my book, you guys, is Beauty After Broken, The Girl in the Mirror. Those of you who may be new to me, I experienced a lot of childhood trauma growing up. So I wanted to write a book about Lonnie. You know, what did childhood trauma look like and how did it get me here
Okay.
to my life? So if you go on Amazon, it's Beauty After Broken, The Girl in the Mirror.
Okay.
Nothing was ever easy for me. I didn't grow up with no parents that handed me anything. I didn't have a good support system at all. So what you see is God. What you see is natural gifts. What you see is Jeremiah 29:11. That's what you see. You don't see, oh, she came from a background in theater. She had, she was in school for years for this. None of that. This is God.
How do I go live on Facebook?
Facebook?
I'm like the worst at apps. I'm like, oh man. Okay. Put
It's
me in
all
the
good.
game, Glenda.
Yes, had to
talking
put them in the game.
Okay, Facebook. Let me see if I got some
Yeah.
action over there on the bookie book.
So, she's bought my book. The book is amazing, you guys. And it's there for motivation because so many people have my story. They have my testimony.
Right.
May came from the projects. May grew up in foster care or different houses where they were abused. Didn't have a mom. Maybe their parents was incarcerated, drug addiction. And to see my life and how I move, it inspires people because, again, everybody didn't have that silver spoon. So that's why I look at other people's interviews on that's in the Kountry Wayne Network. My life ain't like a lot of theirs.
Right.
I'm 2 years only in the game, and I came from a lot of foolishness.
Yo. And you 2 years in the game,
2
but
years in the game.
You came down here standing on business though. You know what I mean? And then like you came with a plan and you put God first. And that's why you in this position that you are in right now, B. And now you like one of the hottest things smoking right now, man.
That's it, you guys. So I mean, really, I want you to take this in because again, it's somebody on the other side of this screen doubting themselves.
Right.
There is somebody on this screen that's saying, man, Lonnie, Rico, I just started. I came from the streets. I don't have this type of story. I didn't come from theater background. I wasn't in all these movies.
Yeah.
It's okay. God specifically cultivated your story to be a testimony to somebody else. You can do it.
Right.
I'm living a testimony. I walk indoors with people who have more experience are intimidated by me. And I'm like, I didn't have your story. I didn't, and I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel when I come in a room and I'm like, I don't have your same story, but I got to remember that I was chosen and I have a certain gift about me that God literally sprinkled on me, that I have a certain strength, that all of the stuff I went through, they didn't go through that. So they can see my strength. They can sense it. They smell it. Like, who is she? I'm that girl. And it's by God. I don't take no credit. It's all God, y'all. This all Jeremiah 29:11. I live off that scripture.
Tell them that scripture for the people not familiar.
Yes, for the people not familiar, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, said the Lord. Plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope, plans not to harm you. Because he is not going to harm you guys at all. But your story got to give you strength. It got to give you strength to get to the next level. And you're going to, it's so funny because I look at all the things that I've gone through and the doors that God opened for me. And I'm like, God, how did I get here?
Right.
But God, he calls who he need and he qualifies them.
Yeah, like and when he say you qualify, it don't matter what the world say. And people always think in order to, let God lead you and let God use you, you gotta be super squeaky clean. And that's not the case at all. Because David, he was one of the chosen, he was one of the anointed. And David had plenty messed up ways, you know what I'm saying? Like David, he wanted Bathsheba so bad that he smashed her, got her pregnant, and sent her husband off the water to die. And he was still chosen.
He was still chosen. He was still chosen.
Man, Noah, he was chosen. He got all these animals and his family on his ark, and Noah was a drunk. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even never knew Noah got drunk like that if it weren't for his son telling his business. You know what I'm saying? Solomon had over 900 wives and concubines. And guess what? He was still chosen to build God's house. So it don't matter where you come from. It don't matter, about your messed up ways. He just wants you to come when he called.
Oh, did y'all get into that?
Come on, man.
You better do what now?
He just wants you to come when he calls.
That's it. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because he know you're not going to be perfect. He know you're going to mess up. Yeah, you look at Jesus' disciples. Everybody they cuss, like to fight, you know what I'm saying? And they walk with Jesus. Jesus didn't go around picking people along. Oh yeah, you without sin, you come on me. Nah, he wanted the people that was sinning and doing the dirt and in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like now. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up most of my life 90% in the streets. So I didn't get out the street till later on, probably in my 20s. But God still chose me to speak to his people.
Yeah.
Because people always say, they're like, man, you talk so country, but yet you a motivational speaker. And I tell them, that because God chose me to speak.
Yeah.
Not man.
I ain't choose to speak.
Yeah. If it was on man, I wouldn't be able to be a motivational speaker because they say, oh, my speech is imperfect. See, that's how you know that's the difference between man and God. God choose you for what you can be. Man choose you for what you are.
What you are. Oh, that message was for somebody.
Come on, man.
That message for somebody.
I don't know who it's for.
You better catch it.
But you better throw them hands up. You better go ahead and receive it.
Come on, you better.
Hey, for real. Tell me about a time in your life that you just knew acting was definitely your calling and it was nothing else. It wasn't working a not regular 9 to 5. It was, you knew deep down in your heart it was now or never with you when it came to this acting thing.
With acting, I've always been a character.
Right.
I've always made people laugh. It's funny because I remember being in elementary, you guys, growing up in D.C., I used to be in the plays in the school.
What?
And I remember always doing law enforcement in it, like far as in the play. So I remember playing this lawyer.
Yeah.
And everybody, I remember my teacher at the time said, "You're gonna go far with this." But because of the household that I grew up in that was toxic and abusive, my gift was never cultivated to bloom.
Okay.
Not at that time. The timing was wrong. And then it kind of, life just went on. It went on. But the gift never left me. I want somebody to stay with me on this one, because the gift can be planted, can be sown into you, but not bloom into another season. So it was planted in me, sown in me at that time, but nothing bloomed at that time until now. Now that my kids had to now be grown, off to college, doing their thing. During COVID, God said it's time to shift. It's time to shift. I planted it years ago when you were little, but it never got to be fruitful. This is your time for it to be fruitful. But you're going to have to leave your familiar place. So some of you guys are wanting to bloom, but you're trying to bloom in a familiar place and it won't bloom there.
Right.
You're going to have to leave your familiar place. So I left my familiar place, which was DC, to come to Atlanta, and now it is bloom. And people are saying, how did it bloom so fast? Because the gift was already in me. The seed was already sown. It was there. So this is when I knew it was my time, and that's why timing is everything. And you have to listen to what God tell you to do and not what somebody else trying to put on you.
Right. Hey, my dog, Winter Blue said, "Hey, Glenda."
Hey.
What's up, Key? What's up, Vitiligo? What's up, Elaine? What's up, Big? What's up, gang? Man, you said something then, man. Like, you coming in here walking like you talking this morning, man. You know what I mean? You about to make me do a little praise dance over this thing, man.
Y'all don't know. I don't play with God, and I'm a minister at heart. It's been like that since I was little. That's why when I walk in rooms, I shake up rooms. I was never meant to adapt to a room. I'm always meant to shake up a room. That's my energy, and that's what God always told me. He said, I never equipped for you to just go into the room and just adjust to the room. I called you to shake rooms up.
Yeah, that earthquake energy.
That's
what I'm calling it this year, man. We're coming with that earthquake energy.
Yeah.
Because we not walking in rooms and just trying to fit in no more, man. We coming in here, we about to shake the building up. We about to shake the infrastructure. And we about to take this thing to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just speaking. I'm speaking to anybody that's trying to figure out what your next move need to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we coming into this new year and people be so focused on New Year's resolution. Now we got to have lifelong solutions.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And we got to be standing on business. I'm talking about we got to come in, every room we go to, we got to act like everybody in there, they there to see us.
That's it.
That's I find that to be a good way to build your confidence.
It is.
In your gift.
It is.
You know, what would you say was a stepping stone for you to really lean into your craft and believe in everything you're doing?
I always use my past, you guys, the childhood trauma, the things I went through, my children. I have 2 children. I use them as my motivation to say, if you're going to break generational curses, you really, really have to stand in it and heal so that you can empower your children, your seeds. So I use that in mentorship. Let me tell you, the power of mentorship. Having people in your life that you can listen to. It's not going to always be peaches and cream with that mentor. They're going to tell you some stuff about yourself that ain't always going to look good, but you got to receive it.
Right.
So the power of having a mentor means a lot. Okay, so some of you guys want to do your own thing all the time. It's great, but you gotta you gotta have people in your circle that can check you.
Right.
If you got people that's just agreeing with everything that you do, you're not growing. You know, you're not growing. So you need people around you that you inspire, not be like, you inspired by. You know, you're not trying to be them because they already exist.
Right.
Somebody is waiting on you. So that's how I live my life, is, you know, watching, looking at how others, but being reminded that I am the gift. God created a gift inside of me. So that's the way I move. I've always had a crazy work ethic. I'm always on time. I'm always going to get it done. I show up and show out. I don't play about me. Everybody want people to bet on them and not play about them, but are you betting on you?
Yeah,
Are you serious about you?
Woo. Man, you dropping them. Hey, my dog, Winter Blue, she said she needs a sugar mama.
You got to bet on you, you guys. Stop waiting for somebody to bet on you and not play about you and, oh, they didn't put me on. Did you put yourself on?
Right. Are you a gambler?
I don't gamble with my life.
The best thing, you not a gambler, but guess what? You still a gambler.
Yeah.
'Cause guess what? You bet it on you. And I tell people, even if you not, I don't gamble. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to the casino and lost $20.
It was a wrap.
In 2007 at the Hard Rock Casino in Tampa, I lost $20. That was all my money I had. Let me not forget to add that was all the money I had in the world. I'm in Tampa. I live in Georgia. I'm still living in Georgia. I'm in Tampa, Florida. I ain't got no but $20 to my name. I went in that casino and lost that money. And after that, I say, yeah, I don't think gambling for me. Because when I went in there, I was like, man, I'm finna turn this 20. I need to win at least 1,000. Man, that $20 was gone so fast. It sounded so good in my head, though, Glenda. I was like, man, I'm about to come up. But I said all that to say, even if you're not a gambler, the best bet you will always be able to make is on yourself.
It's on yourself, y'all. Y'all better listen.
Like, if you gonna roll them dice on you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And that's how I live my life. So with that mindset, I never was able to just blend in with my own family.
Same here.
You know, because my family, you know, like super traditional. They just think you just supposed to work, get a job, retire, die.
Yep.
And I ain't never wanted, that was so depressing just thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen how my mama, you know, struggled throughout the years, and my mama worked every day. And we never took family vacations. Like, we was still broke. So I knew my mama wasn't happy. You know what I'm saying? The only escape I ever saw my mama have was when she watched her soap operas before work. And I used to be right there with her, watching the General Hospital.
Okay.
Guiding Light.
Come on, Guiding Light.
Days of Our Lives. You know what I'm saying? Getting picked up. The lady downstairs, she used to babysit me. You know, she was like my grandmama. Because I never knew none of my real grandmama. So she was like a grandmama. And that's all she watched was, you know, soap opera.
I was there back in the day.
So I feel like you guys over there at Country Wayne, at the Wayneverse, y'all restoring the feeling of those soap operas. You know?
2.0.
2.0, man. That 2.0 always better than the original, right?
Always better than the original. Oh my God.
Man. That's
It's
so
amazing.
dope. Yeah. I'm happy for you, Glenda. I know that's not your real name, but we're going to call you Glenda because that's what the fans know
With the
you
fans,
as.
my sugar mama Glen Dog, as they say.
Glen Dog.
Glen, with Philip is saying.
I got to get my boy Philip on him, see what he doing this week. See he going to pull up on me, man.
Yeah, try to get him over there.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to see because I watched him and his brother for years. DC loved them when they came out with You Ratchet.
Yeah.
You know, so just to see, and I want y'all to listen to this. Some of you guys may be inspired and you look at certain celebrities and you're saying, I could never.
Right.
Would I ever meet them? I could never. Let me tell you, I never in a million years thought I would be a lead actress with Philip Hudson. It goes to show you, you better take your limitations off yourself.
Right.
Because literally to see, I'm in a network with Country Wayne, a lot of the actors that's in the network or on Tyler Perry.
Right. Yep.
You know, I'm like to be in Miami with these people, and I'm like, I watch you guys on Tyler Perry. So your life, you got to take the limitations off of you and just let God just do you, because most people know me too in the dance industry. I am a dance educator, so I teach acrobatics and contortion. That is my other main job.
Oh, wow.
You know, so most people know me for the choreography and all of that, and God made a shift. Because he said, hey, I need you to go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. So I had to make the shift. And just to see the love from the acting community has been a breath of fresh air, because being in the dance industry is, I loved it. It's still a part of me, but I don't get the same love that I get over here in the acting world. And I've done a lot for people, still do a lot in the dance industry, but just to see the celebration in my journey of acting, to see the love that I get from acting in the acting world, it's been amazing. God said, it's time. They've been tolerating you, but I'ma transition you to an audience who celebrate you and not scared to tell people about you, because that's how I was in the dance industry. It's like,
What?
I'm a secret because I'm in the 5% of African American women that teach what I teach. So I would refer people to different studios and people and help their business, but they didn't want to help my business. I don't get that in the acting world. The acting world, I'm meeting people left and right. They telling people about me, I'm telling people about them, and God said, this is why I needed you to make the shift. So next year would be my 10th year of running my dance company, and I will be fully retired from that.
Okay.
I want to be fully transitioned out of that and full time, just straight acting, because the season is up for that.
And you gotta know when it's time to move on. You can love something, but when God plant a brand new seed in your head that he wet for the plan that he really got lined up for you, you gotta move on. And it takes to be, like you said earlier, it takes to be uncomfortable. And in reality, we really not uncomfortable. We just stuck in our ways because we too busy to focus on trying to do what we want us to do to get to the mission, when we need to be focused on what God want us to do.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't get anything from this episode, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. It's time to start being who we want us to be and start being who God calling us to be, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to preach on that episode, but hey.
I mean, that's the whole message right there, because we try to be who we want us to be, and it comes with limitations.
Yup.
You put all these limitations, and God said, no, my plans that I have for you is so big, it's so gigantic that your eyes haven't seen and your ears haven't heard. But if you stay in this whole thing is, I just love this. Okay, but guess what? They don't love you back. They're just tolerating you, and I'm bringing you to a whole, this is your millionaire season. This is the earthquake. This is how I told you I wanted you to shake up everything. So it's going to look different for you. And again, I hope you guys are really tuning into this. Take the limitations off.
Take them off, man.
Take it off.
Oh my God, this has been a powerful episode. I just feel that spirit in the room.
That's it.
Just circling, just moving this building. You know what I'm saying? And shifting the culture as we speak.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I love doing this, because I feel like podcast is one of those arenas that is made for shifting the culture to where it need to be. You know, because it's people that's going to listen to this episode and get inspired and just finally want to chase their dreams.
Yeah.
You know, because we can get so complacent in thinking, oh, this is good as it gonna get right here. But like you said, like we really be thinking small. We be thinking, man, let me go hard and go buy this $300,000 house up here in Smyrna. When God, like, what you doing? I got a mansion. I got $1 million mansion for you in Buckhead.
But come on now.
I already got this way for you. Why are you settling for this?
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm going to say, man.
Come on.
Ms. Glenda, thank you for coming up here and blessing my audience.
Yes, I hope y'all have received and got something from this, and just making sure that you stay inspired, you guys, and don't limit yourself, and stop putting time, you know, just, I only been doing this time, and
Right.
I'm new, and I'm new. Okay, I'm new too. Hit the ground running. It's time to work.
Yeah, nah, for real. You such a breath of fresh air.
Thank you.
I feel like I breathe better now, like, like woosah.
That's what I bring you guys. So don't forget to follow me, you guys, on my platform. I'm over on Facebook, Lonnie Grant, and Instagram, Miss Lonnie Grant, aka Glenn, Sugar Mama.
Glenn.
I'm a motivational speaker, you guys. I'm an author, and I'm an amazing actress.
So amazing. I can contest to that. I'm proud of you, man. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. And I just met this wonderful guy, Rico, and that's why I said it's time to shift. It's time for you to start meeting new people, because again, you're stuck with these old people, and they're not going to celebrate you. People new see your gift. They see, and they're not afraid to tell you. They're not afraid to tell you that they're proud of you. You know, so again, Atlanta has been good to me. I'm thankful for this shift and this move. So anybody out there that's scared to move from your hometown, do it. Do it.
Get out of there.
Get out of
What
here.
dude said? Get out. Get out.
Get out. Get out of here.
For real. Hey, man, that's all the time we have for today. Big salute to my team over here at the U42 Studios. Big salute to everybody on YouTube watching. Everybody over there listening on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you listen to this show at. Thank you. Without y'all, there would be no us. And always remember, when you do what you do it like you're doing it for TV. And we gone. Yeah.